What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watcher. A little bit of Taurus, a lot of Taurus. In your chart, this could resonate. I hope you're shining bright. Everything is all right. All about the healing. Look at here. Ride and dive. Mwah. New subscribers. Mwah. If you're new here for the first time, Trinity, welcome to my channel. My channel is all about the truth, all about the healing. If you're not ready for healing, and if you're not really ready to hear the truth, take accountability for your truth, then this ain't the channel for you, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. All right. So with that being said, if you if you with me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You don't even got to hear anything further. If you are resonating already, hit the subscribe button, like, share, and let's get into it. All right, so with that being said, all right, so basically this is about it's about a copycat energy. Somebody that want to be like you, somebody that's watching you, don't want to take accountability, don't want to be who they are, don't know who they are. So I've done the same type of reading a couple of times. But something must be going on. Something significant must be going on with this copycat. It's either they can't copy you anymore, or either something has happened as to they can't copy you anymore, so they want to try to come back in. A lot of the energies, a lot of your past energies are wanting to come back in. So this energy, as it stands in these readings, they're screaming, they're desperate. They are trying to find ways. They're trying to get it, SOS out, a message to you that they want to come through. But what they fail to realize, and what they can't get through their head, that there is no coming back. There is no rekindle. There is no hear me out. There is no let me talk to you for a moment. Let me get a message to there. All of that is done. There is no olive branch. There is no amount of talking. There's no amount of resolution that would change the dynamics to allow this person to actually physically come back into your life. But for some reason, they refuse. And we come back. It may be two months. It may be a month. It may be 6 months. This energy come right back full. They go away, and then they come back full circle all over again. Trying to copy, trying to compete, trying to get back into your energy, thinking that if they compete and if they can win, then the dynamics. They don't care about anything but winning. And because they have not won, and because they don't compare, they keep trying. They keep copying. They keep trying to be a better you, a better version of you. But how can you become a better version of another individual when you don't even know who you are? You don't know your version. You don't know what it takes to become yourself, let alone another individual. Copying another individual, you still can copy, you can steal, you can copy, you can say the words like, but it's not the same. You would never be able to replicate a divine feminine, a divine masculine. Their DNA in itself, it can't be duplicated. It's unique. So the game that they keep playing with themselves, because they playing with themselves, the game that they keep playing, it's all messing up their mind. It's messing up their mind because they can't fathom, they can't win. They're trying to find a way to win, to one-up you, to hurt you, to master. But when they think they got something, when they think they got you, you always come out on top. When they think they ain't done something to your family member, when they think they ain't done something to truly hurt you, this is going to get them this time, you always come out on top. You always maneuver, outsmart. You always find a solution. You always open up and come up with a whole new dynamic, a whole new energy, a whole new way of doing something that nobody else that person can't even think about doing. It wouldn't even cross their mind to do. You've done that so many times when they think that they got you. When they think that they've paid the right person, and that the right person to get you right where they want you to be. They think they hit bullseye. They got you. You always come out on top. Always. It never fails. And what this does is messes with this person's mind. And messes with their mind in such a way that at first, after you totally and changed the whole dynamic and went a whole nother direction and flipped and dipped and did a whole nother thing, they go away for a little while, get depressed, get down in their feelings, leave you alone. But then something happens. Maybe the planets turn. It's a new moon. It's a full moon. And during those times, they get extra emotional, and they come look you up. They come see about you. And when they come see about you, you doing better, looking better, smelling good, looking good like you should. Lost a little weight here, lost a little weight there, cut your hair, let your hair grow long, trying out a new thing, trying out a new lipstick, trying out a new dance move, busting a move, got new friends, got a new attitude. But whatever you're doing, when they come back to check you out, when they come back to see whatever it is that you're doing, they can't get it through their mind and through their head. When they come back, it's a whole new you. Each time, a whole new you. And it's so devastating. Because I left you here. And I come back and you better. You talking about a better version. You and did top notch. You looking different. You speaking different. Your energy is different. So it devastates them so much and angers them so much that they got to compete. They got to come through. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. What are you doing? Who are you seeing? What's really going on here? Oh, hold on. So then it's back to I gotta compete. But in order for me to compete, I gotta watch you. I gotta stalk you. I gotta watch you and stalk you and watch you and stalk you and watch you and stalk you and invade your privacy. I gotta see who you with. You got to be with somebody to be looking good like that. Your skin is glistening. You got a glow. You just look so different. It's got to be somebody that you're with. You got to be flipping and dipping it and being with somebody. Somebody got to have you in the thought of somebody in your AO, in your space, sends them over the top. So they got to, and it's like, oh, they full circle back in your energy, full circle stalking, full circle back to the drawing board where they had left you alone. They forget about the battle that each time, because it ain't no one time, it ain't no two times. This has happened numerous of times. But all of that goes out the window when they come back and check and see you, and you looking damn good, better than you should, better than you ever had before. And I'm not just talking about looks. These people have studied you. These people have watched you. Okay? These people have watched you. They know your energy. So when they come and they see you looking, not only are you looking good, your energy is off the charts. 9 times out of 10, they're energy vampires. So they want that energy. So it's like, wow, okay. And so you got all of that dynamic. You got all that going on. So, with all of that being said, your person, and you already know who this person is. You know them in and out, just like they know you, you know them. The difference is that you continue to work on yourself. You continue to grow. You continue to manifest success and abundance and change within your life. This person doesn't. They still the same. They still broke down, busted, and disgusted because they refuse. It doesn't matter. Some of these people are wealthy. Some of these people got money. Some of these people don't have as much money. Some of these people have lost money. Where they had money, they don't have as much as they used to have. But wherever they are in life, their mind, body, soul, and spirit is the same. They have not grown. Okay, so I said all of that for a reason. Evidently, I'm supposed to say it to give you the groundwork because you already know this person. You already know this person. You know them very well. It's a feminine energy, male or female, right? They in their feelings. They very emotional concerning you. This is someone that's copying, have always tried to copy you. This is someone that don't want to do the work for themselves. This is someone that do not know who they are. And because they don't know who they are, they go around copying aspects of other people. And you are one of them. You are the main one. They stuck on you for some reason. They want to be you. And they never could. You always change. You always change up. When they want to copy your look, they get it down. They just about got it down packed, and then you turn around and change. You are a trendsetter. That's what a trendsetter do. They don't stay the same. They come out looking whatever look good to them. And they not scared. They not scared to come and make drastic changes with their looks or drastic changes with the way they, how they live, and drastic changes. You are people who would jump up, pack all your stuff, and be gone to another state, another city. All you have to do is have the mindset that that's what you want to do, and that's it. You're not afraid. This individual is afraid. They are always living in fear and in anxiety. But if they would just be them, and if you don't know who you are, find out who you are. Take the time to find out who you are. But this person is so far gone, have copied so many people, have tapped into so many people's energy, have sucked up and ciphered so many people's energy. This person have totally forgotten who they are. They have totally abandoned who they are. It would take God himself to wake up their soul and to have them to remember who they are. That's how far gone they are. They would not recognize. Oftentimes, whoever the collective is, you know this person better than they know themselves. They think they know you better than you know yourself, but they don't. You know them. And so the reason why I say that is because you have spiritual eyes. With your spiritual eyes, you're able to see, and you're able to lay eyes. When you lay eyes on that person, you're able to see the good, the bad, the ugly. This person fixated on the ugly. But it's good things about this person, but they don't know it. If you were to tell this person through your spiritual eyes the good about them, they would not recognize it. They would not recognize. They would think that you're lying, you're trying to pump them up, or you're trying to tell them something. But there is good in everybody. Everybody has something good about them. But your bad can overshadow your good. And so that's what this person. See, I can talk about these cards. I can tell you about this person. See, because I already read this energy so many times. So many times I have read this energy. See, I can do a whole message about this person. The cards are drawn right here. But I can tell you about this person. I can tell you why. I can tell you why they do the things they do. Why they gone. I just told you why they go and they come back. Because see, it triggers them. Your success, your abundance, whatever you do, that triggers them. Once they're triggered, then they feel like they got to do something. They got to take you down a peg. They got to do something to you. They got to do something to hurt you. So they understand and understand, but they do it anyway to try to hurt you personally, attack you. But it never works. So they're so devious and vicious. These people go after family members. They go after friends. This is what they need the information for. Who next to you? Who around you? Who is your family? Who do you love? And attack that person. Now, I ain't gonna lie. But let me tell you something. Something that I have learned. These vicious people would do whatever they think that would take to steal your joy, to make you sad, to make you angry, to make you upset. But I've made up in my mind that I don't care what you do. I love my family. I love my children and everything. But when I go to God and I have faith that my kids is covered, and if for some reason something happens to my children, you ain't gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. I have given it up to God, and God see fit for anything that happened to my children, anything that happened to my descendants. You won't get whoever, they won't get me. Because whatever it is that's going through, I feel, release, give it to God. I will miss them. I love them. But it's a time and a season for all of that. You will not, and I don't care who you are, you will not have me in a state that all of an emotion and having me flying here. No, ma'am. Off of some mess that you trying to do. If God see fit, I've already made it in my mind. After I pray and I cover my folks. After I put it down, if for some reason God say it's their time, that's where I give it to. I don't give it to nobody that's doing no ritual, that's doing nothing. And when and if that time come, I will go through the process, but I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to live my best life with my family or without my family. Because I came here to live. I didn't come here predicated on somebody's feelings and emotions about me and my life. I'm living my life. Anybody else, they got a life to live, but they make a choice to want to worry about me and what I'm doing. It ain't none of your business what I'm doing and who I'm living, who I'm flipping and dipping, and what I'm doing with them. It's nobody business but me and them. That's it. So in spite, I've already made up my mind. There will be no one and nothing. No one and nothing that's going to take me out the will of God And it's nothing that's going to take me to a point, a low point, where I'm just going to give up on life. I'm just going to give up on everything. You'll never get that out of me. Never. Sometimes we have to make it up in our minds. You either going to do it all the way, or you're not. We are human. We having a human experience. When you come here and things happen, you get sad, you cry, you go through your emotions, and then you pick up your life. You pick up the pieces of your life, and you move on. No one prepared me, not even God prepared me to lose my mom. When I lost my mom, I'm the only child. It's only me. When you lose your mom and you're the only child, it's as if that's it. You don't have nobody. You're an orphan. You're in the world without anybody. When you lose your mom, it's a whole nother element. When I lost my mom, I truly understood and understand, and now I understand that there will be nothing that will stop me from living my life and living it abundantly and living it fulfilled. See, your life, these people, they can't get you. They can't take from you. They can't take your energy and then take that energy and have an abundant life. Because if they take your energy and use it for themselves, you can't use it for yourself. You can't use it. So they can't do that no more. So what they do is they can't take and they can't stomach you using your own energy for what you're supposed to be using it for, minding your own business, living your life. They can't stand that. So they have to come in and intervene and try to find something that you care about, something that's going to wound you, something that's going to control and manipulate you to the point where you're not living your best life. You're not living, you're just existing. You're not whole anymore. You're at a stuck point because something major has happened to you in your life. These things happen to try to deter you. But no, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. You cry. You sad. You go through your emotions. It's a process. But when it's time to pick up them pieces, you pick up them pieces. See, because to them, losing my mom was supposed to devastate me. I was never supposed to pick up the pieces. Me and my mom was close. So I was never supposed to pick up the pieces and talking about living my life without my mom. But God. Not only am I living, not only am I moving and shaking, not only am I moving in silence, not only am I rocking and rolling, let me motivate you. Because if I can, you can. Whatever you going through, all the way from losing a loved one, all the way to being broke, all the way from bam, 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 bam. one thing after another, like your life is not over. Just because you got one thing after another keep happening, your life is not over. It's a temporary setback. It's something that you have to go through. But your life is not over. Been there and done that. Been through the bam, 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 and just had one. And I'm still standing. Life is for you to live. It ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be no easy ride. Everything ain't gonna be happy-go-lucky. It's gonna be some rough times because we have to have that human experience. We can't come down here and have these types of gifts, talents, and abilities. Come down here and don't go through nothing. No, we go through more than the average person. Because it's many factors why we do. I've already explained some, but this is another one. We go through it because we have to stay sharp. We have to stay resilient. If God don't continue to allow things to happen from time to time to us, we'll get complacent. We won't even use our gifts. We won't even use our spirit. We won't even look in the spirit. We would just keep going through life complacent. Oh, wake up in the morning. Oh, let me do this, do that, do that, do that. Go to bed. That will be what you do. And then with that, there is no growth. Once you understand and understand that it's not personal. It's not a personal attack. When God allowed things, it's not for you thinking God is taking it personal. It's not personal. Everything that you go through is for your growth. So you can stay resilient, so you can continue to know who you are. The name of the game to the ops is for you to forget who you are. You can forget how strong you are, how resilient you are. So you can forget. Whatever they can get you to forget is a win-win for them. Because what you forget, you won't utilize. You won't utilize. You forgot. So you won't utilize that thing. And what you don't utilize, they can attack. So this copycat, and came back. This copycat is back. Doing rituals every day, all day long, day in and day out. Evading your privacy. Watching you, stalking you. This person is back. Because just the other day I told you hit a milestone. And so to you, it ain't about nothing. I had to remind you every milestone that you make, you celebrate. But the milestone to you, oh, okay. But to them, it's major, baby. It's game on. You ain't done that? Your energy is like that? This person is actually seeing your milestone more than you are, based off the reading I did the other day. You didn't even celebrate this milestone. You got to go back and sit down with yourself to figure out what actually you have done. But immediately when they got seeing you, read your posts, listened, read your energy, they knew it. That you've reached a milestone. Because here it go right here. Here they go. Because this person was supposed to be a divine feminine. But they chose not to. They chose to not do the work. And because they don't want to do the work, they want to copy. They want to look like a divine feminine. You'll never be able to keep up with a divine feminine. A divine feminine never stays the same. She's 4 queens. She's 4 queens, 4 different aspects of herself, and these queens ain't nothing to play with. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. She's 4 queens. She's not just one, she's 4. How are you going to keep up with 4 queens? And all 4 queens is baddies in their own right. She jumped, the divine feminine jumped from one aspect of themselves. Cups, pentacles, water, and fire. All 4 elements. And all 4 queens. You cannot be a divine feminine without being all 4 queens. They have mastered all 4 queens. How you gonna do that? How are you going to copy? You're never gonna be able to pinpoint. She'll change. He'll change. Just like that. They have mastered all 4 queens, all elements of themselves. But here's the copy. Try to copy, try to be something that they're not. Can't compare. Trying to compete. They came back and saw you and tried to compete. Now they're trying to start another secret competition with you. Because they got to do something. Right? Because they're losing money and losing their mind. They're losing their abundance. They're losing their status. They're losing their resources. They're losing control. They're losing manipulation towards you. They're losing you. You equal money. You equal success. You equal abundance. And they have lost you. But when they come, that's all they see on you. You keep leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up each time. You've already beat them numerous and numerous times, but they came back and saw you again, and the competition is on. The secret competition, because you're not lifting a finger. You're not watching that person. You're not looking at them. You're not interested. You're not giving them any of your time, your attention, or your effort. You don't care about this person. You don't give about them. I got a card up that says that. You don't give about them. You want them to leave you alone. You're not gonna compete. You're not gonna watch them. You're not gonna give them any of your energy, any of your time, or your effort. You do not care about this person. They want to be like you. So right now, this is what they see you as. They see you as the Ice Queen. This is the Queen of Swords. You've cut them out of your life. You have no interest. This is what they see you as. So this is the aspect of you that they are copying. They want to be cold and vicious. But that's the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. But that's the way they see you. You cut them off. You won't allow them to enter in your life. You will not allow them to control, manipulate, and you will not allow them to come into your space, your privacy space, and be able to cipher your energy and be able to get your information and spy on you. You have already blocked all of that. And if and when this person enters in, they only getting half truths. They don't get the whole truth. They don't get the whole picture. They get a little something. They got to piece it together and lie and manipulate and spew out stuff. And because it's never the whole truth. It's never the whole picture. Those days is over with, where they can use other resources to spy and, send flying monkeys in. But even this is in reverse. It ain't gonna work. They want to send a flying monkey in, but that won't work because they feel like you sexy, you are successful. They feel like they can send somebody in and make a fool out of you. But that's not gonna work. You see right through them. You see right through everybody that's coming in your space. So none of the things that they trying to do or doing is going to work. But see, they forgot. They forget just how powerful you are because they don't want to acknowledge it. So what they don't acknowledge, when they go off in their feelings and they come back, they forget. So you right back doing the same stuff that you did when I defeated you before. And you think that you're going to be able to get away with it this time. For some reason, you're going to be able to get away with it. Come on now. They want people, places, and things to not see you for who you are. You are the boss. You are the boss of your life. You are the all four queens. Whether you male or female, you all four queens, four aspects of yourself. You have mastered. There is no people, place, or thing that's going to be able to grasp truly who you are. They're never going to be able to do it. They're never going to be able to pinpoint because you change. You may change your dynamic. You may change your looks. You may change your life. Whatever it takes. You don't stay the same. You do things that these people are scared to do. They wouldn't think to do. But it's nothing for you because you have faith. You don't live in fear and anxiety. You live in faith. So when you have faith, you can move out at any time. You can do whatever you want to do. Because you are in faith, not fear. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to keep on talking about this person. But this person is copying you. They coming back. Matter of fact, they've been back. Back copying you, watching you. Secret competition, projecting onto you. Trying to find whatever way they can to hurt you. Trying to send all kinds of negative energy in. Evil eye. Towards you. And let it fall where it may. In hopes that you would be hurt and upset and angry and fear. But they have forgotten. They already did this. They already have done this numerous times. And they've already forgotten that when they did it, you defeated them Not one, two, three, about 4 times already by now. And that this energy is not new. You already see it coming before they even start off to even do anything, because you already recognize the energy. You already know what they're trying to do to your family members. You already know what they're trying to do to you. You already know what they're trying to do to your vehicle. You already know. You already know before they even hit. You see it coming. You feel the energy. It ain't nothing new. And when it comes, you're not scared about it. You ain't already been through it. What's to be scared about something you already have conquered? You've already defeated it. What are you scared for? Why would I be scared? Why would we be scared? It's just like with anything else. If you can wave off your achievements and be humble, you can wave off these attacks and keep it moving, keep it rolling. It's the same energy. Don't even give it a thought. I see what it is, and go get in my bed, click on my TV, and don't give it a thought. I already know what time it is. So you think that you throwing out more stuff coming out to try to do something to me, you think that you about to inconvenience me because this happened. No, ma'am. Those days are over. That's over. That's over. I'm not going to be an emotional wreck. I'm not being fear and wondering who it is. I know who it is. I don't got to wonder. I know who it is. I ain't got to retaliate. I ain't got to, because what's in me and where I stand and where I be, all I had to say, I pull rank. Whoever this is, do not outrank me. They out of order. They do not outrank me. They are out of order. And by divine spiritual alignment, whatever they doing has to cease. It has to fall to the ground. It's in op. It can't be. I don't care who it is. Spiritual law is a ranking system. Spiritual law, yeah, they can do it. But if you stand with your authority, it's all of this it's dark magic and all. It's about power. It's about who holds the power. Right? So if you stand in your ranking system, you stand on rank and you stand in your power, then what do they have? And not only do you stand in your rank and stand in your power, you have faith. You stand on the beliefs that God has given, the beliefs that God said about you and what God said who you are. You stand on that. And whatever it is that they doing, whatever it is that they trying to conquer up or conjure up on a full moon, new moon, round moon, whatever moon it is, it don't trump who you are. You are who you say you are. You are who God says you are. You have the authority that God has given you. Nobody has the right or the authority to take that away from you but you. When these things come, you stand. You stand on that. That is your power. Because when you stand and when you speak, it goes to the ethers. It goes to the Most High. It has to. That energy, it stands for something. You let nobody back you in a corner where you think that you got to be scared, even with the world being what it is. Where we are. You see it. You see what's going on. You get the information. You go through your feelings and emotions about it. You release that thing and go on about your life. Because you have to have feelings and emotions about it. We are humans. We are humans, and we have to have that human connection. So you can't fake the funk, oh, I don't feel nothing. No, you feel something. Feel it. Go through it. Go through everything. Release it and live your life. And I mean abundant. I mean fulfillment. I mean day to day find something that you could be happy about. Find something that's going to give you some type of fulfillment. Find something. I don't care if you have to make you a garden. I don't care if you got to make you a flower bed. I don't care if you got to move furniture around, get rid of stuff. I don't care what you got to do. Do it. Because it's in the fulfillment. It's in that you are able to live your best life. And your best life don't have nothing to do with $1 million. Your best life don't have nothing to do with having resources and backing. Your best life starts with the little itty bitty things day to day. Because if you can be fulfilled with the little itty bitty things day to day, then you can be fulfilled with that $1 million. You'll know what to do with that $1 million. You'll know how your life needs to go and grow and be. See, a lot of you, or I shouldn't say a lot, some of you don't have much. You don't have much. And when I say about much, you maybe have lost your job. You may don't have a lot of resources, a lot of money, but what I'm saying to you, you may not be able to pay your bills. You may not be able to do the things like other people do, but go through your life right now and find something fulfilling. Find something in your life. It could be very small that will bring you some happiness, and watch how your life change. Every day, find something, because in that happiness, in that fulfillment, it grows. Your energy grows, and in that is manifestation. You already have the power. You already have the resources. But in that, you having the faith to take day to day, find some enjoyment, contentment, fulfillment. Even when you don't have much, even when you can't pay your bills, I'm finding a little bit of happiness. I'm finding contentment. I'm focused on day to day. Instead of be focused on, I can't pay my bills, what I'm going to do. Oh, I can't do this. What I'm going to do. If you don't have no money and you can't figure it out, Take your mind off of that and put your mind on what could make you happy. What could make you fulfilled. Take your mind off of that. Because that is going to bring anxiety. It's going to bring worry. And it's going to take away your faith. And when you don't have those things, when you have those things right there, how is God going to be able to bring all that in? You working against yourself. Now, again, we're human. You have those emotions. Have them. Release them. Let them go. And find what little bit of happiness. Find. If you got to go outside and go for a walk. And dream while you walking. Dream about money flowing while you walking. Money flowing. Whatever visualization. Or whatever you got to do. It's better than worrying and full of anxiety and fear. Anything better than that? That's just an example. So what I'm going to say, if you find yourself in that situation, do that. And I'm going to be praying, and I ask that the collective pray with our soul fam, that whoever is struggling right now, whoever don't have it, whoever is going through something that's tough, let's pray for them. Let's pray with them and pray for them, that they get through it, that they can see a solution, that God can bring in, bring in whatever it is that they need, because all of us need different things. So let's pray with and for them, that a breakthrough, that things can change, because things can change just like that. So with that being said, I'm going to end it right there. I think I already said that, but okay. I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to, please comment. Thank you guys for commenting. I got every comment, and that's what I'm telling you. Today was a rough day. I have a lot going on, but because you guys comment, I pushed through, and I'm here doing this reading, because I was not going to do one, because I have a lot going on today. But you guys, you have to understand, that's how energy is. You comment. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for anything. You comment. It's energy. You give me energy to be able to come here and sit down and take the time out and give you my time. So for those of you who listen to me and who really sent me emojis, sent me a comment, for those of you that wrote the long, I read every last comment. Every last comment. And I listened to you. Every last word. And so I thank you for each and every one of you who took the time to comment. And that is why you all are getting a reading today, because I definitely did not have the time. So with that being said, keep the comments coming. Like, share, subscribe if you have not subscribed, because we gonna move, baby. They do not want this channel. They do not want this channel to grow, but we gonna move. We growing, and we gonna get there. All right. So with that being said, Trinity is